Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today is release day for Traci Reed Designs, and it's the new collection, Oh What Fun. And of course, that means it is December and it is the Christmas collection. So one of my favorite collections that Traci Reed puts out every year is her Christmas collection, and just like last year, I love this one. This one incorporates sort of a tealy blue color, which is really fun in amongst the red and green of the traditional Christmas. So I'm really liking that added pop of color. So for my release layout, this is actually going to come together pretty quickly. So I'm going to go over what I've done so far, and then I will lay out all the ephemera that I pulled. And this layout is going to come together, like I said, really quick because I did a lot of the work already by way of creating my background. So this is my background. I just have a piece of green cardstock. It's just going to be the mat for my layout. But on my white cardstock, I went to the digital kit, and one of the mixed media designs is this sort of plaid, distressed, inked background. And then the other piece that I pulled from the digital kit was these red sort of sparkly splatters, so I added those. And then this green doily is also from the digital kit, and so I layered that up and I placed that on my background. And then I did distress the edges of this paper as well, just a little bit, just to add a bit of texture. Once I had this printed, I did come in with some Distress Oxide in Rustic Wilderness, and just added a few of my own splatters on top of the printed background. So again, it just adds a little bit more interest, a little bit more distressing and inking to that background to kind of make it all feel cohesive. And so that is going to be my background. So that's going to go right there on my page. And I do really like that. I haven't really played with adding like to my backgrounds, like when I go to print, like other elements from the kits, from the digital kit. Generally, I would have taken this and I would have cut it out and then added it to the layout, but I kind of thought it would be fun to create a bit more of a background before I start adding the actual printed and cut items that I did pull from the collection. So this is what we're going with. So like I said, this is going to be the background. And then this frame here, this is also from the digital kit. And I went ahead and sized it as to the size that I needed. So it's a little bit bigger than it's a little bit less than 4x6 because I did want it to kind of come in on the photo. So it's a little bit less than that. But I have it, so it is going to frame my photo just like this, and this is of my son. It's a couple of years ago, and it is going to frame my photo. So I'm not using any other pattern papers from the collection, just the background that I created, and then ephemera pieces from both the digital and the sticker set that came in the collection. So as you can see, now that I have this, the placement of that doily was on purpose because I knew where I was going to put my photo. So I appropriately sized the doily and created it on the background. And so my photo is going to go right about there. So I do really like that. So like I said, I'm going to lay everything out, and then I'm going to go off camera and glue everything down. And then when I come back, the only thing we'll have left to do is to just add a little bit of sparkle to the page. I will tell you that I do plan to pop up this photo, my title, and a few other embellishment pieces, which I'll show when I come back. But I am going to add some dimension on this page as well. I don't like everything to be too flat, so I definitely want to add that. And of course, I'm not gluing it down, so everything's going to move, so bear with me. But my photo is going to go right about here. Let's go with this. I'm kind of thinking a diagonal, but not really a true diagonal for embellishments, so you'll kind of see where my thought process is going as we go. I really love these sets of lights, and so I thought those were kind of fun to have up here in the corner. And then I have these little circular pieces, which let me grab them all here. I have one that repeats, and then I have all the other ones. So all these little pieces, these are from the digital kit. I liked the little circular element, and so I am going to use these on the page. So I'm going to lay them out here, and I've kind of sort of tried to figure out where I want to place everything, so I'm kind of trying to stick with what I already had in my head of how the stuff was going to go, and I'm not heavily embellishing this layout either, and so that's why I say it's going to come together really quickly. Now the title, which I'm just using Merry Christmas, so not a very super creative title. This is just my son. I think this is Christmas Eve right in front of the Christmas tree. And so I just decided to go with Merry Christmas. This is from the journaling set. And so in that journaling set, you get numbers, or like little kind of like where you could add journaling, but they're numbers. And then at the end of each color sheet of all the numbers, it has words. So I grabbed Merry in the green and then Christmas in the red. So that is going to be my title, and I am going to put that down here. And like I said, I am going to pop this up. This is going to be popped up. Obviously these will be popped up. The 25 will not be, but those will be popped up so that I have, again, some dimension. It just adds a nice little bit of interest to the page. So Merry Christmas is going to go there. And then from the sticker sheet, I pulled these super cute snowmen. I couldn't resist them. Even though we live in Florida, we don't really have snowmen. I can't resist a cute snowman at Christmas. They are so adorable. So I'm going to move that up ever so slightly. So my photo is going to come up just a little bit, so I'm not so close to the bottom. So if everything comes up just a little bit. And then again, I have my little circles. I'm kind of thinking this one's going to go off the page, but we'll see how that goes. And then lastly, for what I printed and cut to go with this page is all of these stars, which, yeah, hopefully I'm still on camera. All of these stars, they are the wooden stars that comes from the digital kit. And so I'm going to add those to each of the sort of cluster areas, I guess you could say. We're going to go with that. I'm not really sure where I want to place these yet, so maybe those two up there. I'm not sure. I'm going to probably play with the placement of these ever so slightly. And then I have a couple more, and I haven't decided whether they're going to go down here or not. I thought about adding them here, but I haven't quite decided if I really want them down here as well. So we'll see when I come back if I end up adding those stars down here, and the placement of these stars might change slightly. But that is going to be my basic design, and I'm going to come back in with some sequins and some enamel dots again to add a different texture and some sparkle. But I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down first. Okay, everything is glued down, and like I said, I did pop up some elements. So the stars are popped up, the photos popped up, the titles popped up, and so that gives a nice little bit of dimension to the page. So this is what we are going to go with. I do have enamel dots that I'm going to dot around. I thought I might sort of place them in amongst the stars. So that is kind of what I'm going for, and apparently I forgot to glue down my little snowman. So he's gonna get glued down here in just a sec, and I'm going to finish putting down these enamel dots. And yeah, kind of just playing with where these are gonna go. And the last one down here. And then third. So I have 3 in each of the clusters. Now that I look at this, I want to actually spread these around. There we go. And last one. So that's actually going to go up there. I'm just trying to spread. I'm trying not to put the 2 green like right beside each other. So if there's a green star, I'm trying to not put the green enamels right beside them. So then I just have some sequins, which I thought I might also dot around the page. So we're going to add a little bit of sparkle just to finish this off. And I'm aiming for just the green and the white and the red. So I'm trying to stick with those colors. This collection of sequins that I'm working with doesn't have the blue. So I'm sort of, and actually even the red are pretty big. So I might just stick with the green and the white for this. So I'm kind of just gonna dot these around, and that is going to finish up this page. So once I do that, I'm going to add some more sequins here and a couple more up here, and then we're going to call this one done. Still photos will be coming up next. Don't forget to go check out Traci Reed's blog. You'll see lots of inspiration, and go grab this kit while it's on sale. And it's a great one if you're looking to document December or any of your Christmas photos. So with that, guys, still photos are coming right up, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.